Welcome to Travel in Style. In this episode, we've traveled to the Caribbean. We're on the Spice Isle, a place where untouched beauty meets warm people content with a slower pace of life. And who can blame them? This enchanting island boasts silky stretches of white sand, sunken treasures, adorned by corals and unspoiled landscapes. This island is renowned for having a happy feel, which is infectious, making you never want to leave. We're on the south side of this island, facing deeply indented yacht-speckled Prickly Bay. With its pristine waters, considered some of the best in the whole of the Caribbean. Sailing, deep-sea fishing, snorkeling, and scuba diving are among some of the preferred activities. This aqua blue water makes it easier to spot the vast marine life that lives here. Oh, and you may even spot the odd whale or two. This island has a lush green, rugged, mountainous coast. With the boats bobbing up and down in the marina, time simply passes by, and in the true spirit of the island, nothing is rushed here. It's time to unwind and relax. You're in the Caribbean. Its nickname as the Island of Spice is no coincidence. Its production of nutmeg and mace crops makes this little island one of its largest exporters. Local market traders selling a variety of gifts and souvenirs will please the shopaholics among us. With tourism a major source of income here on the island, vendors can't do enough to entice you, and we know you'll want to take a part of the Caribbean home with you. Sheltered on the Bay of Grenada's south coast is a long-established old-school Caribbean classic hotel, the Calabash. The resort is run by the Garbutt family, whose meticulous care and hands-on approach sees guests return year after year. In 2015, TripAdvisor's Traveler Choice Award voted the Calabash as number 7 in the top 25 luxury hotels in the Caribbean. Number 8 of the top 25 hotels in the Caribbean. Number 16 of the top 25 hotels for romance in the Caribbean. We're sold. Are you?
We're a 30-bedroom hotel, and we've got quite a few unique features. One of them is that we're on a secluded beach, which is conducive to relaxing and tranquility. We've got quite a large property for only 30 bedrooms. People do come here for privacy and to really escape. The hotel is on 8 acres, and our villas, we've only got 5 villas, are on 27 acres. So we've got a very large property for very few rooms, and that's really on purpose, really. We don't want to pack rooms into here because it takes away from the atmosphere and takes away from what's really special about Calabash.
There are plenty of accommodation options, from luxury villas to suites. 30 suites to be exact, all offering comfortable and relaxed accommodation set amongst the grounds of this prestigious property. The suites are arranged in a horseshoe shape around 8 acres of lush tropical gardens facing out towards the sea. Each suite is beautifully decorated with a laid-back Caribbean style. Unpretentious but comfortable. Boasting its own balcony or patio with exquisite views of the opulent surroundings. The 5 luxury villas sit on the hilltop overlooking the hotel. If you fancy indulging in some extra luxury, we recommend one of the pool suites, where guests can cool off in their own private pool or have an outside bath and shower.
Our unique selling feature is our breakfast. We serve it in suite so that you just sort of get up and you don't have to get dressed and go to a restaurant. You just, you can relax from the moment you get up. And that's the entire idea of Calabash, is that it's really tranquil and relaxing all the way through your holiday.
There are 2 restaurants to choose from, both offering tantalizing Caribbean and mixed cuisine. Our recommendation is Rhodes Restaurant, headed up by UK celebrity chef Gary Rhodes. He's no stranger to this neck of the woods and chooses the Calabash for its privacy and opulence. I think it's fair to say he's become a bit of a regular at this resort.
He fell in love with the property, really, and my dad and him became quite good friends, and they started doing this sort of a guest chef sort of experience where Gary came over and he did a couple of cooking demonstrations, and then the relationship built from there until Gary was like, I'd really like to put my name to this, and so that's what we did. So that was in about 2004 we launched the restaurant, and it's been doing fabulously ever since. It's our fine dining restaurant, so that's the sort of atmosphere that we try in keeping with, and the food is fantastic and service is great. So so that's Rhodes Restaurant, really. Food makes you feel good. So that's how we look at things at the Calabash in Grenada. Food is sort of reminds people of home and makes them feel comfortable. So that's why we focus on it so much. Food is really important here. We're the Isle of Spice, so it's very important to make food taste fantastic and use all the natural ingredients that we are very fortunate to have. There's our black gold, which is the nutmeg. We're the second biggest exporter of nutmeg in the world. So that's heavily used within Grenada cooking. Cloves, we've got saffron as well. Seasoning is very, very important to most dishes in Grenada. So we take advantage of that at both of our restaurants here.
No vacation to Grenada is complete without sampling some of its famous underwater offerings. Although scuba diving is available, many snorkel, taking advantage of the shallow waters, coral reefs, and prolific sea life, which comes quite close to the shore. A breathtaking view north and the vast openness of the sea awaits you at Lavara Beach. A rather isolated stretch of white sand in the parish of St. Patrick, Lavara emits a sense of timelessness. The Grand Etang Lake is a lake in the crater of an extinct volcano and is one of the 2 crater lakes on the island and is absolutely worth the visit. Whatever your reasons for visiting this part of the Caribbean, we guarantee you won't be disappointed. For those looking for the pristine white beaches of the Caribbean, this island comes up top. For those looking to explore the oceans, both above and beneath, you won't be disappointed. And indeed, those looking to really immerse themselves in the local culture and flavors, then the Isle of Spice will entice and excite. I think it's fair to say that the view speaks for itself. And although we're sad to leave, we know we'll be back. Till next time, goodbye. Nestled in the foothills of northern Thailand, Chiang Mai is often considered a sanctuary by many who like to avoid the fast-paced chaos of Bangkok. Chiang Mai is considered to be the hub of the whole of northern Thailand. With a population of 170,000 in the central part of the city and over 1 million in the metropolitan area, it's Thailand's 5th largest city. Its elevated position of 316 meters makes this a quieter alternative to Bangkok. It could be this reason why locals call Chiang Mai the Rose of the North. However, this is Thailand, so if you're looking for the tuk-tuks, hustle and bustle of the markets, and street vendors selling a variety of unusual cuisine and souvenirs, then Chiang Mai offers that too. If you're an adventurous eater, you'll love trying out some of the local delicacies. But if you have a delicate palate, then fear not. There's so much to choose from, you'll be spoilt for choice. Chiang Mai is overflowing with ancient Buddhist temples that date back to when the city was originally founded in 1296. Successive kings left their own mark on the city by building everlasting temples, and they're everywhere. The intricate carvings and stunning hand-painted murals inside them make these buildings absolute treasures of Thailand. Whatever your reason for visiting this part of the world, be it to soak up the local culture, go on an elephant trek, watch some of the infamous Thai dancers, or simply have a relaxing break, Chiang Mai is for you. Nestled across 60 acres of beautifully landscaped tropical gardens is the Dara Devi Chiang Mai, offering Lana-style villas and colonial mansions. The luxury resort's design draws heavily from the architecture and cultural influences of the historic Lana Kingdom. The Dara Devi Chiang Mai offers some of the world's most spacious accommodations, with a stunning setting made complete with acclaimed restaurants and an outstanding spa.
It was created by a Thai businessman who fell in love with the northern culture. He came up here in the late 90s, was very impressed with the Lana Kingdom, and so he wanted to create a little bit of the Lana Kingdom by building this resort. The property sits on 64 acres, comprising of 69 villas of different types. Some have an outside jacuzzi, some have a plunge pool, some have a small pool spread over the area. And then behind the main lobby area, we have what we call these colonial suites, which are a little bit similar to, from the exterior, similar to Raffles, Singapore. But the rooms are extremely large, mostly one bedroom, but the bathrooms are huge, and it's quite different from the villas, but it's a terrific contrast. In all the hotels in the world that I have worked, this is the most photographed hotel that I have ever seen with people coming in from outside, local Thai residents, especially those who are coming from Bangkok to spend a few days in Chiang Mai, and they walk through those gates, as most people do, and go, wow. If you're taking pictures from what we call the Red Square before you go up the ramps to the lobby, and you see these beautiful, I call them spires, but this is not a temple. Some people think they're coming to a Thai temple. It is not. It is Lana folklore.
The Dari Devi Chiang Mai offers some of the world's most spacious accommodations, with a stunning setting made complete with acclaimed restaurants and an outstanding spa.
It is an Indian, but calling it as Ayurveda would be better, because this was the traditional healing science that was practiced since ancient times to just keep ourselves aligned with the nature. And when we align with the nature, we are not sick. So basically they classified the energies into 3 energies, which we know them as Vata, that is like an air energy, Pitta, that is fire energy, and Kapha, that is water energy. These 3 energies are acting in cycles in nature and in our human body system, as well as, I can say, mind and emotions. So when we identify the levels of these doshas in each being and ask them to follow certain routines to keep them balanced in themselves, then automatically the health is the result. It is. Because as you see, all the techniques that you see, the compresses and the oil, that is basically formulated to soothe the senses. And only oil sometimes doesn't help. The heat allows the oil to penetrate deeper into all the levels of the tissues. So that's why it's special.
The Dara Devi is also famous for something not stereotypical of this part of the world: afternoon tea. Yes, guests can enjoy a delicious selection of cakes, pastries, ice cream, fine tea, and macaroons at their cake shop in the Kadshara shopping village. It certainly gives British tourists a taste of being home away from home, and we love it.
This is the baby of our owner, again, as is this whole complex. We are known as the macaroon kings of Thailand. Our bake shop now is turning out 25,000 macaroons a day. We already have 8 outlets in Bangkok, in various major department stores and shopping malls. And we've just acquired an outlet at the domestic exit at Suvarnabhumi Airport. So yeah, macaroons everywhere.
If you want to get out and about from the comforts of the Dara Devi, then we recommend local transport. Tuk-tuks, of course. Exceptionally cheap and convenient, tuk-tuks are the chosen mode of transport for both locals and tourists alike. You can't come to Thailand and take a normal taxi. Regardless of religion, many temples in Chiang Mai's region is a must. There are over 200 of them to see and experience, so you won't need to trek far before you come across one. The intricate details and hand-painted murals really are to be admired. The fact that so many of these temples are still erect, despite some of them being built hundreds of years ago, is truly a testament to the skill of the original builders and the dedication of the many artisans that followed to maintain them for future generations. Those interested in Buddhism will find Chiang Mai a fascinating place to learn about its teachings and rituals. Some even offer monk chat, where resident monks take questions from visitors. An enlightening experience, no doubt. So, till next time, remember, if you're going to travel, make sure you travel in style.